Welcome back. The boat is indeed afloat, coming at you on Tuesday night, July 21st. Normally come at you guys on a Sunday night, but we had schedule changes this summer. Everybody's got different things going on. So we had to still hit you with a pod, and we are back for season 2, episode 37. Without further ado, it's Michael Smith, aka Smitty. Fellas, tap in.
Hey yo, it's Marcus J tapping in from Dallas, man. Feeling good.
Yo, it's D man, D Ferg man, tapping in from Indy man, Naptown. So yeah, man, we couldn't do Sunday, bro. We got life, man. I'm glad we didn't do Sunday. I'm glad I was relaxing. I wasn't trying to do nothing.
Man, it's really the dog days of summer because I I'm not gonna lie to you. Normally I love getting on the pod. These last few days I'm like, man, I don't have the energy for it. I don't have the facilities for it.
Bruh,
I was at a coaching clinic and then got back just in time to hop on a call for some issues and then worked till 6:30 and then went to pick up my headphones, got back, jumped on this. We're getting off the pod. I'm gonna work some more. So hey, maybe one day we will be rich enough through this pod that I can quit my day job. But
man, one
today
day.
is not that day. Today is
See,
not
that's
that
y'all
day.
Absolutely
that's
not.
y'all problem right here. Y'all spreading yourself too thin. And the issue is I have a sole focus. It's the NBA. Y'all got WNBA, y'all got baseball, football. That's what happens. You get burnout from all these petty
It's
sports.
not even. I haven't even watched sports this week. I'm spread thin with life. It ain't even about watching
Bruh,
sports.
I watched the liquor sports
It's
this week.
it's a culmination.
And
If
The
y'all would have
World
just
Cup the
left the
World Cup was the last
WNBA,
thing I watched on Sunday.
if
you're right.
if y'all would have just left the WNBA out of your life for good, it wouldn't have culminated to this point. It
Hey,
doesn't all
brother.
just, it's not about this moment. It's about the
Why
entirety.
does it always come back to the WNBA in a
You
way
know,
I hate
hey,
for
hey,
you?
hey, Mark is like he's like a red pill aficionado. He'll be on a pod talking about, you know what, this is what happens when you let women out the kitchen. They start playing basketball, doing things they ain't got no business doing. Like that's who he is, bro. Like he's a red
but
like
but you'd
these
be
red
more
pills will
energized
love
by
it.
that food. I heard y'all talking about y'all hungry before. Now, if some of them
He's
players were
like
cooking up some food a little bit more,
he's like
Yeah,
50 Cent. He's like 50 Cent, that 50 Cent meme. WNBA players waking up like, what the God do?
right. That's
What you talking
literally
about me for?
right. What you say after me for? They ain't
Yeah.
did nothing.
I'm
They
just
ain't did
saying,
nothing but be cold,
can't catch them all, man. Can't catch them all.
bro. Nah, man, we'll be all right.
Yeah. Such is life. Such is life. We can sit here and complain, but obviously as Marcus has demonstrated, nobody cares. So
Clearly,
but
clearly.
let's go ahead and hop into this what we really came here to do, and that's to talk about the NBA. Like we said, it's the dog days of summer. Marcus is itching like a crack fiend because he watched every single summer league game. Like,
Yes,
who
I
has
did.
time for that? Like,
Right.
I love the NBA, but I'm like, man, hit me up, hit me up when October's here.
Here's it. Mark be watching games like he ain't got no job and no wife. Like he be watching games like he be in the basement. Like that's all he do,
I'm
bro.
gonna catch up
I'm
on
I'm
all of
like
them.
I'm like I don't say I would say I probably love the NBA. Maybe I really like the NBA. But
Yeah,
Marcus
but
is like in that like deep intoxication with the
yeah.
NBA and just the NBA because he doesn't know college, he doesn't know
Nope.
WNBA. I can't say
Nope.
basketball, but like he has
No,
this
no,
deep.
we can say basketball. We can say basketball. If it ain't the
I don't
NBA, he
know.
don't know.
That's what I'm saying. Like he loves the NBA, but I can't say basketball.
I was this tempted to watch that Nas Archie match, and I said I can't do it. It's like I'm cheating,
What?
cheating on my first girlfriend, which my first love. Archie played Nas on one. You guys know what I'm talking
Yeah.
about?
Yeah,
The one
yeah.
on
I know
one
what you're
deal.
talking about, but I'm not.
Nas cooked him that second half.
I'm saying I was this close to watching that match, but I felt like I'd be cheating on the NBA, so I didn't.
See, here's the thing. I would watch it. Like I wasn't gonna pay them to watch it, but I know I'm gonna find it on YouTube and rewatch
Yeah,
it. So,
yeah. I'm
so
not gonna do that. I have more summer league to catch up on.
no, I was like I heard about it. Archie was talking. He was talking. He was talking crazy. And then here's the thing. I feel like if you love basketball, like I like all, like I said, I like watching all type of basketball, whether it's WNBA, whether it's 1-on-1. Because I feel like what you realize with the NBA, like they're don't get me twisted. Like I think NBA got, the 450 best players in the world, right? But then you look at some other players and you just like, man, like you can't tell me that those guys can't make a rock. Like they're this good. If they had a chance, the circumstances were different, like they can probably not say they go, start, but I think they could probably make a roster here and there. You know what I'm saying? Like I look at Nas and I'm just like, for 6'4", he's a bit slower. You know what I'm saying? But he's a pretty strong guard. I'm like, man, I'm pretty sure somebody can use him. But I mean,
I think
he's killing the big three too. So I definitely hate him.
I feel like the top 50 to 100 NBA players would be NBA players regardless of the situation. But I
Yeah.
feel like everyone else, it really depends on the situation and if you're willing to play a role, if you play that
Hmm.
role well, if you have a good attitude, and how long you stay in the NBA. DeAndre Jordan has stayed in the NBA for a long time because guys like him. If they don't like you,
Hmm.
you will be gone.
Yeah.
So
You got a
It's
niche, man. You got a niche. But I'm not with you. I'd probably say the top. I would even stretch to say the top 1 to 120 would be NBA players regardless.
yeah. Well, you can either be DeAndre Jordan and get paid, or be Cam Thomas and be out the league. As much talent as he has,
Bro,
but what
I honestly he should go to the one-on-one scene. He would cook in
he
there.
legit,
He
legit.
would
yeah,
cook in there.
yeah. He would be an all-time great one-on-one player. But
Oh,
He's the Jordan
absolutely.
of one on ones.
speaking of all-time great, call me crazy, but it is a mistake for anybody that is not an all-time great player or on an all-time great trajectory to take a discount. And the reason that I say this, Victor Wembanyama came up recently. So this was last week at this point that he took essentially $40 million less than his max that he could have taken. And you go back to the Jalen Brunson days, and you go back to even the Heatles days where they all took $16 million when they could have taken 20 plus million dollars. And I think that's all well and good. But if I am not on a trajectory where I'm like Victor Wembanyama, where every ring that I win matters towards how high up I rank in my all-time rankings, then run me all of my money. Because at the end of the day, if I'm Tracy, say I'm Tracy McGrady and I'm an all-time great level player, but I'm not tier one,
Mm.
I'm gonna get dogged if I don't win a ring or not. So why am I taking less money to not win to go, hey, you're a top 10 player because you won one ring or whatever. I just feel like if I'm not a Victor Wembanyama, if I'm not chasing being a top 10 level player all time, what did Floyd Mayweather say? You can't eat legacy. Like at the end of the day, give me my money because I'm not giving it back to the owner. So call me crazy, but if you're an unless you're an all-time great level player, and I'm talking top 15, top 20, then don't take a discount.
What did Gil say? Did you guys hear what Gil said about it?
I hadn't listened to Gil in a minute.
He has this famous saying. He says it every time someone either takes a pay cut or someone has a choice between money and a ring. He
He's
basically
I'm taking the
said,
money pretty much.
yeah, he says if you go on eBay, how many NBA players are selling those rings?
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
he,
Yeah.
he makes a good point.
Charles Barkley never got a
Yeah,
ring, still making money, never gave a pay
Mhm.
cut.
that's
Never did.
different. Yeah, that's different. That's different.
Eh, I'm on the mindset. I'm on the mindset you don't give a billionaire a break. You know what I'm saying? Like if my what I'm saying, like, look, if my chicken is out there, I want all my chicken. You know what I'm saying? Dog, look, but if you ever have a plate of food and somebody like, man, you gonna eat that? I'm gonna eat all of it. Just because I
I,
eat it
I do
now,
that with my
I'm gonna
wife
eat
all the
all of it. I'm gonna eat
time.
all of it. Don't worry about what's happening over
Why
here. And I
didn't
feel
you
like
order your own?
I'm gonna eat all of it. It ain't gonna happen right now, but just know I'm coming back. So yeah, no,
So
I
so
mean,
yeah.
I agree. I can agree with that, man. I get it. I can see it. I can see it. Because you don't know where the next big payday is gonna come from. So like
Yeah.
you can, know, I feel like in the sense of Cam Thomas or Dennis Schroeder, it's like you can't miss out on a guaranteed bag right there. Like I get betting on yourself. I get like, well, we want to win a legacy or we want to win a chip. I get that, but this may not come back around. You could get hurt or whatever, but this may not spin the block.
I don't want to steal Marcus's thunder on this because I know he probably has a counterpoint.
Oh yeah,
But at what level do you consider taking a discount? Because in my mind, if I'm Jalen Brunson, now hindsight's 2020, you can say he didn't take a discount. I think he took a discount,
Yeah, he did. He did.
but he's a top
To the tune of
50.
113.
He's a top 50 level player all time. At like, I think he's in that trajectory.
Not
Yeah.
before the
I'm
ring,
not,
though. If you take away the
no,
ring, he
no,
wasn't.
no, but I'm not taking a discount if I'm him. If I'm Jokic and I have
Right.
a chance to be in the top 10 all time, maybe. But unless you're telling me like I have a chance to jump Bird and Magic and those guys, I'm like, I don't know. So what level of player do you feel like justifies maybe taking a pay cut?
I'm gonna tell you. So you're not wrong, but you're not right either. They say the most important financial decision is what in your life? Not to the NBA player, to the common man. What is the most important financial decision you can make in your life?
Find who you marry or when you buy a house.
Is who you marry. The most important financial decision is who you marry. And in the same right and in the same vein, the most important financial decision is who you attach yourself to in the NBA. And if you have a chance to attach yourself to greatness, by all means, if you are a role player, you live and die by that. I applaud a guy who will take a little bit of a pay cut to stay on a contender with the all-time great. Tell me this: who did Bruce Bowen play with after the Spurs? Nope, quiet. I don't know. I
I don't
don't
think he.
know.
I think he retired as a Spur. I'm pretty
Yeah, I
sure.
think he retired as for.
That's all we know for a fact. But there's a million Bruce Bowens that when they left a contender, we have no idea what happened to him. We get the blessings of we know Caldwell Pope. He ain't playing. He getting his money.
The funny thing is, I was thinking Caldwell Pope,
Well,
KCP.
he got like a 20 million or something. I don't know. It was he had a good amount per year. But I promise you, after this contract, he's going to be valueless. He'll probably be out the league. Now, if
So,
he plays with the Nuggets and takes a little bit of a pay cut, maybe you extend that career 3 more years in his prime, and he's with Jokic, still shooting 40%, 40% a year, and then somebody picks him up. Oh, this dude's been on a contender, and then they give him another check at the end of his
Not in,
career.
not in, not not in today's league with the CBA that you love so much.
Oh, I
Not
love
in
to see it.
today's
It's
league.
been great. It's work as Adam Silver said, it's working. Duran over
But
here, you can't.
you,
Duran over here acting like a max player. Nah, we ain't giving him max money. It's
but
working.
the thing about the CBA is it's basically cost cutting measures and distributing talent with it throughout the league. If you're a Contavious Caldwell Pope, if you're a Bruce Brown, you can maybe take a pay cut now, but you're going to get Lou Dorted eventually to where you're going to get traded before it's time for you to, before you're ready for them to go, for yourself to go. So if I'm Lou
Lou
Dort, give me my check because I could be out of the league in 2 years anyways, and they're going to look to get for a reason to cut me at some point.
Lou Dort was smart. He did everything he could to attach himself and stay with Shea. Now he got paid, and he's gonna get paid again because he played with Shea. If he didn't play with Shea, that boy will be 10 million a year. So
But you're kind of making two different points. I'm not saying if you're a Lou Dort to like leave before the getting's good. While the getting was good, he got paid. He didn't take a pay cut, and yeah, now he's paid. It's not a situation where you got maybe like a guy like Dalton Connect that's playing with Luca and he's taking less money to stay on that team. Like if I'm Dalton Connect, at the end of the day, if I got a team that's willing to pay me a ton of money to play, I'm going to take that money because I don't know what's going to happen.
I would say Lou Dort got the benefit of playing with Shea, but in this decision here, if they said on the table, "Hey, Lou Dort, we either have to give you a pay cut and you stay here with Shea, or we have to trade you to the Hawks," if that was the decision, then he made a mistake. Because I promise you, in 2 years, we're gonna be looking at Lou Dort differently. I don't know how old he is. I'm guessing he's late 20s, but I promise you, in 2 years, he's gonna be on his way out. Whereas he took a pay cut, he could have had a extra 5 to 10 years on that career. Promise.
yeah, I mean, I hear what y'all saying, man. I get it. I can see both sides. Like if I'm KCP, if I take a little bit of a pay cut, I can stay with the Nuggets. I can carve my, you know what I'm saying, carve my legacy out. Heck, I mean, it was even a similar position being on the Lakers with Braun because he was on
Yeah,
that team with Braun.
2020
Yeah,
team, bubble
So
team.
his
so
career
so
was going down before that.
so I get that, like, take a little bit of pay cut to stay on those situations. But I also think of, if I'm a KCP, it's hard to take a pay cut when you just like you said, I don't know when the next one is coming. So I kind of have to strike while the iron's hot. Again, I think Dennis Schroeder is the best example of this. He had 84 million on the table. And
Yeah,
again, he was
yeah.
thinking like, yo, I'm bet on myself because what I'm saying, I think I get hired. He hasn't touched a contract like that again. And some people look like, yo, you fumbled the bag hard. If I'm Dennis Schroeder, I'm just like, bro, I would just took that guaranteed money because I'm not saying it's any less, not saying you're not confident in yourself, but it's also you don't know how the league is going to change.
Lou Dort.
You don't know what the league's going to want or need in a player, and it's just showing you that at one point you were valued at $84 million. Now you're valued at what, 8 to 10? That's 70. That's 70 mil you ain't getting no more.
Schroeder is a prime example of what I'm talking about. He was, as much as I hate to freaking acknowledge it, LeBron is great. He should, I don't care what the numbers. If he was making 84 to stay with the Lakers, but he was promised 100 by somebody else, you take the 84 with the Lakers
Hmm.
because you need to attach yourself to LeBron. In the same vein, Mike, that you're saying if you're not an all-time great, you shouldn't take a pay cut. I would say that if you're not playing with the all-time great, then don't take a pay cut. But if you're going to be playing with a Jokic, Wemby, LeBron,
That's fair.
some on that level, it's Bruce Brown freaking left the Nuggets for a 3 year deal and like 2 years were guaranteed. Now he's taking
I,
one year deals with the Nuggets. He's back
and
with the Nuggets
and
and making less.
and I think I can agree a lot with what you're saying. I think the argument that I'm trying to make is if I'm a max level player,
Right.
Mm.
but I'm not an all time great, I'm not taking a pay cut. If I'm DeJounte Murray and I get offered a near max, I'm not
But
taking less to go play with it, maybe see what they do to build around me. Or if I'm
what about
Austin
Manu
Reeves,
Ginobili? Manu Ginobili took all
man,
them pay cuts to play with
if
Tim
I'm
Duncan.
if I'm Austin Reeves, I'm not taking a pay cut to maybe have see what you can do to build a team around me. If I'm Manu Ginobili, he's an interesting scenario because yeah, 5 rings did a lot for his career. Or no, 4 rings did a lot for his career.
So I think
Um,
this would be applicable to like Derek Harper or what's his name? What's Young Bull's name on the Spurs?
you mean Dylan
Stephon
Harper?
Castle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Dylan Harper and stuff. Yeah, my bad. Dylan Harper and
And
Stephon
Castle.
Castle. Now they'll probably get good rookie deals, but when it comes to that second deal, if I'm them, greatness and the money and the accolades and all the sponsorships come if you stay with Wimby. And I know you wouldn't consider them. They're not on the trajectory for all time great.
I think yeah, it's I would have to look at a list, but I think I'm thinking like a Grant Hill, a Tracy McGrady, a Vince Carter. Like if I'm that level dude, if I'm anywhere from the top 20 to top 100 of all time,
Yeah.
it's not going to matter in most cases if I win 1 ring or if I don't. But at the end of the day, if I got a lot more money in my bank account and generational wealth, I will take that over maybe going from 40th best player of all time to 25th best player of all time because I got 1 ring.
So Cat Carl Anthony Towns, his extension's coming up here. If you were him, or if you were advising him, take a pay cut and stay with the Knicks, or don't take a pay cut and get traded to the Nets.
That's a really good example because yeah, he's not an all-time great. Jalen Brunson, I can't say is sticking with an all-time great, but yeah, it's a unique scenario because being a Nick just it pays for itself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can
I
almost take
think
a pay cut and
yeah,
be a Nick.
and I think it depends on the player you're on. Because if I'm Carl Anthony Towns, I also think he's personable enough that he can make that money up somewhere else.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So it's almost like, yeah, I'm taking a pay cut here, but I know I have other avenues to get that money. You know what I'm saying? So I do think, again, I think it's the situation. I think it's player. I think it's marketability. If I'm a max player, but my marketability isn't quite the same as a LeBron or Carl Anthony Towns.
Kawhi gonna get that money one way or another.
I'm gonna get that bread. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to get that bread because at the end of the day, like this is not saying this your only streaming income, but it's probably your largest streaming income. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like LeBron is just marketable.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like he's just like he can take a pay cut. 'Cause he's like, yo, I got like 30 other buckets I can make.
I'm not a businessman. I'm a businessman.
I
man.
am the business. You know what I'm saying? So I know I'm gonna get this bread back. So it ain't nothing to me.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know what I mean? So yeah, I think it depends on the type of player you are. But I mean, speaking of breads, man, speaking of guys who they probably be in this situation sooner than later. I'm gonna go ahead and say, man, I don't know if y'all been watching the Young Bull. For all those that don't know, me and Marcus are homers. We don't get to proudly express being
Nope.
homers often because our team has sucked for years. And they have not given us much to be excited about. But
Now let me
boy,
go back. They haven't sucked. They've just been in the sunken place, which is worse.
our team has sucked. And they haven't given us much to be proud of. But this young bull, Caleb Wilson, I know the sweepstakes was on AJ and Darren Peterson and, Cam Boozer, but this young bull, Caleb Wilson, is impressive is just understatement. And so call me crazy, but I think out of the top four players, I think he's going to have the best career out of all of them. I know the hype is on AJ and Darren, and I know, like, I don't even think Cam gets that
Marcus
much.
just cheesing. Marcus, he can't
I
control it.
he can't
He can't
control.
control it.
I I don't even
Oh
I don't
man, it's
even
better than Christmas, man.
bro. And here's the thing, I won't even say like Cam has a lot of hype. I think we just know Cam's gonna be good. He's gonna be really good. You know what I'm saying? We just know it. But the hype was on AJ and Darren and DP.
Yeah. Yeah.
And this young bull, Caleb, I know it came in that, he can't shoot. He showed you that shooting mechanic. You're like, okay, the shot ain't, the mechanics ain't wrong.
Nope.
He literally just like, I didn't have to shoot. I didn't have to shoot. You know what I'm saying? Like, that wasn't my role. And so he strikes me as the guy's like, I'm going to do whatever it takes to win. And I'm going to get better. And he, like, I know KG gave him a little ticket and all this. And I even saw a clip where he's
Yep.
talking to Buddy. He's like, who are you? Who are you? And he just kept saying, I was like, I freaking love this kid, man. Like, he's just gonna have all the energy, man. So I just think when it's all said and done, I think he's not as polished as AJ. I think AJ has an NBA game. As far as like he know how to draw fouls, he just know how to play NBA game, and I feel like DP is the same. It just looks easy for him. I think Caleb Wilson, I think he just looks like, man, like the ceiling, his ceiling is higher because we can't quite figure out what he's gonna be. Because he's great defensively. You see he has the offensive chops and he has a motor. So I'm just like, yo, if he can be, and I'm not saying he is KG, but if he could be a KG on defense and start getting polished offensively, I'm like, yo, this kid's gonna be disgusting. Like he's gonna be disgusting. I'm excited to see how he pairs with Montes.
Go ahead, Marcus. I know you. I'll let you
Yeah,
glaze a
Yeah,
little bit.
you're not gonna get no argument from me. I've been
yeah.
watching. I recently seen like a couple interviews of Rasheed Wallace and then Jermaine O'Neal all talking about like the old power forward battles that they used to have.
Hmm.
KG, Tim Duncan. They're like basically it was every night on site. Dirk,
Yeah.
Antonio McDyess. Like I'm missing a few, but they were like every night it was a straight battle. And this dude,
Hmm.
Caleb Wilson, like reminds me of those dudes. Like
Yep. He
no
carries it.
real weaknesses. This dude is a dog. He's an energizer bunny. Like I feel like outside of Giannis, we haven't had that type of energy at the power forward position, like
Hmm.
specifically in a long time. And he's gonna be out there for blood, yo. And I think Boozer, like they already have a little rivalry going on. Like the names have been mentioned. These top four have a little rivalry going on right
Yep.
now. I love the energy they're all bringing. And he's got it on offense and defense. That's what's so exciting about it. So I think if I were to rank them like in the future, who I think is going to have the best career, I would go Caleb Wilson, Darren Peterson, Boozer, and then I got AJ four. But they'll all be great. They'll all be great.
I don't even know why he hates AJ so much.
I ranked them in the top four. It'll probably be. the fourth best, something like
I
that.
think he. I would almost say I'm confident he will be the best defensive player in this draft. I feel like what makes him great and have the ability, because I don't think he will be the best, but I think he has the potential to be the best player in this draft. And I think it is because of his motor. Like you watch the guy
Mhm.
play, and they were down 15 in that when one summer league game, and he was like four of 13 shooting, but he was still out there going after it. And I feel like he has that type of motor like KG.
Yeah.
And I feel like he is somebody that like I can just envision 3 years from now, 4 years from now, them playing the Cleveland Cavaliers in the playoffs, and everybody's like, "Man, remember when Evan Mobley was supposed to be that dude?" And Evan Mobley has all the talent in the world, but he does not have the mentality of Caleb Wilson. And
Yeah,
Caleb
No.
Wilson, I cannot wait to see it come true. He's going to eat Evan Mobley alive because he is
straight
just
up,
going to be. He is just going to be like, I am going through you, and if I can't go over you, I'm going through you.
straight
And I
up.
feel like Evan Mobley has a similar talent, but he lacks that mentality. So
So and I mean, I want to cut you off, Mike. I feel like he's what Chicago basketball is hard nosed. I
Yep,
mean, like Chicago is a blue collar city.
yep,
You know what I'm saying? And it's hard nosed. It's in your face. It's like, yo, we ain't running for nothing. You know what I'm saying?
hmm,
Hey, you got all type of, you know what I'm saying? All type of on my mama, on phone them,
yep,
it's pretty much we ain't moving. Like we gonna die right here. It is what it is. And he had that mentality, just like, yo, like I ain't backing down from nobody. I don't care who you are. You the number one pick, you gotta show me. And I feel like
he's
we've been needing that. We haven't had that type of feeling since D Rose. And D Rose was one of ours. You know what I'm saying? And I haven't had that type of feeling like, yo, this guy is just gonna be crazy. It just the vibe I get, like, like I said, even when they talk like, yo, you gonna take a break? Hell no, I ain't taking a break. I'm like, I love this kid. This kid is dope. You know what I'm
so
saying?
when you talk about him being Chicago and him being hard nosed, I got the vision of somebody else may wear a Canada Goose jacket, but this man showing up in an Avirex.
Bro, it
That's
just
that's the type of time he's on. He's showing up in an Avirex coming to work.
bro, he just like I just feel like Chicago basketball has been in need of a star and someone with star potential so bad, and he's it. And here's the thing: I think even the fact that the Bears are starting to take off, I'm
yep.
excited as a Chicago sports fan. But we
Don't even
gonna
say it, Mike. Do not
the
say it,
the the
bro.
the,
Don't
the, the
mention the
Caleb's
Indiana, bro.
the
Don't do it, man.
Caleb's.
Let us
Let me
have
tell
this
you something.
moment.
No, 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 they're not going nowhere.
I'm gonna let you have it. I'm gonna let you
They're
have
not
it.
going nowhere. The Caleb's are gonna run Chicago for us. You know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna be great. It's going Chicago, Caleb, like it just is a match made in heaven for us right now. And I feel like only Satan can get his hands on it and take this from us. Only the smartest Satan can do it.
Nah, yeah. So,
You the right nail color might be able to get his hands on.
uh,
Hey, I don't care about none of that if he throwing dots. Don't care about none of
True,
that.
true,
Don't care
true.
yeah.
about none of
In,
it.
in
But yeah, I think you're not too far off. At the
No,
end of the day, I think he's got a chance to be great. So I don't think it's a crazy take. I don't think he'll be the best, but again, I think he very well could be.
how would you rank those four, Mike, long term?
I think AJ, Darren, Caleb, Boozer. But I
see,
think all four of them, I think, will be all stars, multi-time all stars. And I think all four of them honestly have a chance to be Hall of Famers. The one that I would say probably has the lowest ceiling is Boozer.
Right.
yeah,
If you told me the three out of the four were going to be Hall of Famers, I would take the first three that I gave you. Um, Darren has the smoothest game. Like I'll give
he
you that. Like
does.
his game is the smoothest and looks the easiest.
Yeah,
AJ is the most powerful in the sense of like he's just a downhill player and you're not stopping
yeah,
him. And
yeah.
Caleb is just he's smooth, but he's also got that dominant kind of like bull in the china shop mentality too. So
Yeah, yeah. I mean, we spoke a lot about them, and Mike's an adopted Chicagoan. He lived there too.
I'm not. I'm
But
not. No,
in,
I live there. I'm not an adopted anything.
oh, okay. Nah, you ain't got to be on this bandwagon. Then cool.
It's
Get
cool.
off.
It's cool.
Off. In the words of Idris, I want y'all to put the word out. We back up.
We back up.
We back up.
We
But
back up.
we we don't have to spend too much more time talking about these four, but I think on the flip side, my call me crazy is that even though Caleb's going to be the best all time, I'm gonna say that the Boozer, Cam Boozer is going to win Rookie of the Year.
The boozer, the
The
boozer.
boozer, the booze
Yeah, the
man.
Boozer, the Booze man. I think he's got the most opportunity in Memphis.
Yeah.
When I look at that roster, I think he will probably lead them in assists,
Yeah.
rebounds, and scoring probably. I think he's going to be like a 18 and 8 and 5 guy. And I don't see much on the roster that's going to take that away. Like Edie could come out and average a double double and and have the rebounds and um what's the white point guard's name on their team? They used to play for the
Cam
Cavs.
Spencer.
No, not Spencer. He was a
Used,
backup for
used to play
Donovan
for who?
for the Cavaliers. He was a backup for Darius Garland last season or 2 seasons ago.
Oh,
Um,
Ty Jerome.
Ty Jerome. I mean,
Yeah.
he has a chance of averaging
He's
maybe
actually
the most.
mixed. He doesn't look like it, but he's mixed.
That's forgot about that. Yeah, he one of us. Yeah. He
Day,
might.
no, he Daywalker.
They he bright skin. He bright skin.
If his name
But
was Jerome Tyler, you wouldn't have had any confusion.
nah, facts. But I mean,
Daywalker.
he might lead the team in assists, but it's gonna be close. I think Cam will probably lead in all or most categories for the Grizzlies. I look at Caleb in his first year. He's gonna be battling with Modest and Claxton and getting alley oops from Giddy. So
Yeah.
he's gonna have a good season. Darren Peterson, he's got plenty of dudes that got to eat on the Jazz. Keontae George, JJJ, Laurie, Ace Bailey, and all that. And then when it comes to AJ DeBanza, I feel like,
Sensabaugh.
yeah, since about AJ DeBanza, he's gonna be fighting for touches with Trey, who's a great passer, but he also doesn't do a good job of playing off the ball. And then AD is gonna be looking for his touches. So I just feel like Boozer is probably the most. He might be the most NBA ready, and he's just got the most opportunity. So I pick him for Roy this
Uh,
year.
I mean, that's not a crazy take. I feel like, I mean, kind of think about it, I think I think Caleb's gonna have some opportunity too. Um, I feel like the out of all four of them, the ones who's probably gonna have the least opportunity will be AJ. And it's not because he's not great or like he's not a really good player. I think it's just the situation he's in.
Yeah,
Because you know what I'm saying, like you ain't gonna be able to shoot 20 times a game, not with Trey and AD
AD.
out there.
Yeah,
You
AD's
just
in
not.
a contract year as well, so
Yeah,
he trying to get
you
that
just
extension.
not. So but I also I look at DP and I'm just like, I mean, you got Keontae George as the point. I think him and Keontae George, I think they're gonna surprise us.
Yeah,
I think they're gonna mess around and emerge as one of the probably the best backcourts in the league probably this year. And I think he's gonna yeah, I think he'll have some opportunity. So yeah, so I don't know. I feel like I don't agree. I don't fully disagree with your take. I think with him being more, I think his game's a little bit more NBA ready. He knows who he is. He plays to that. I think we're still trying to figure out. You know what I'm saying? Caleb, like I say, he still kind of has untapped potential. So he's still trying to figure out what he's going to be. AJ is like, I know the potential's there, but just your situation, is that going to mess with it? And I think just with Utah Jazz, it's like, it's a Utah Jazz. You know what I'm saying? Like on paper, it look like y'all doing something, but are y'all really doing something? You know what I'm saying? And I think they have a young enough core to where I think, they might fight him on some possessions too. So I don't know.
I I think we are forgetting that Darius A. Cup Jr. was drafted by the Kings and they have
yeah,
nobody on their team.
yeah,
You
yeah,
know
yeah.
what?
No,
You ain't
I
never
think
lied.
I
they're gonna
You
be
ain't
think
never
shooting
I
lied.
30
think
times.
AJ probably has the fifth best odds to win Rookie of the Year because he's playing with whether we like AD or not, he's an all-time great, top
He's a Hall of
75
Famer.
player. He's gonna look at AJ and be like, "This is my team."
AD, right?
Trey,
Yeah,
You say AD.
yeah,
Right,
yeah.
okay.
yeah.
Trey is gonna look at him like, "I'm the point guard. This is my team. I'm gonna get the shots." Darren, I think, even though he's playing with guys that are established, I think ultimately Will Hardy is going to put Darren in a position to be like, this is your team, but you're also playing with other great players.
Right.
Mm,
Caleb and Cam, I think, have a shot, but I think we're just discounting the fact that man, the Kings have nobody that they
true.
feel comfortable building around their future around. Darius A. Cup Jr. might be able to shoot 30 shots a game, and they will be fine with it. So
Yo, man,
Yo,
you're
I
not
just
you're
you
not
better get it off
crazy.
the rim. You better
You're
get it off
not
the
crazy. You're
backboard.
not you're not crazy with your take, but I just think we're
we
sitting here talking about
forget.
the top four like they're the only ones that have a shot to win Rookie of the Year when we're forgetting
Yeah,
that this man Darius A. Cup Jr. was born ready. and stays ready, and he plays in a city where he's going to get every opportunity, first,
Let me
second,
take
and third.
let me take you,
Facts.
and I feel like we looked at. I'm glad you brought that up because I completely spaced on it. And Darius Acup is one of the players I enjoy watching.
Yeah.
And when I saw that man put up 29 shots in summer league, I said, and people look
They
like,
get
oh,
it
he
off the
ain't
bat.
get it off the rim, bro. Get it after that. Like that's, I mean, like you better go down there and go get it because it's going up. And I'm like, it's gonna be the same situation in Sacramento. He gonna have somebody going.
Yeah.
You better crash the boards.
Give it to Will. Give it to Will.
you you best crash the boards if you want this rock. Yeah. Matter of fact, you know what? Forget it. Change your car be crazy. Because I'm just looking at he got Zach LaVine, Sabonis.
I don't think Levine's gonna be
He's not
there
going to be
by.
there.
I
I
don't
don't
think
think
he'll
he's
be
going to be
there
there.
by.
He
And
got he
Sabonis might
got
not be there, but if he does, he might play 30 games.
yeah, he
Yeah.
got Ray Dog, Keegan Murray, Malik Monk, Neek Clifford.
Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, it just no he has nobody on his team where I'm
They
like,
already
oh
they
man, they
already
gonna take
waived
it from
DeMar
him.
DeRozan and whatnot.
Yeah.
Look. This how treacherous it starts again. Alex Caravan,
Never
Daquan
heard of him.
Plowden,
They heard
Emmanuel
of him.
Sharp, Isaiah
Nope.
Stevens,
Nope.
DeAndre Hunter,
Nope.
Patrick Baldwin Jr.,
Oh,
Jonathan
DeAndre
DeAndre
Mock,
Hunter,
Hunter?
DeAndre Hunter on
I
the
had no
Kings.
idea. How did he end up over
Pat,
there?
Pat, Pat,
The mighty have fallen.
Patrick
Lord.
Baldwin Jr., Jonathan Mogbo, and Adam Flagler.
Yeah.
And then Dylan Caldwell and Precious Achiuwa.
You ain't said
Yeah,
nothing but a word.
yeah.
He's got every shot to win
He's
Rookie of the Year.
Lot,
shooting 30.
it's a
He's
lot
shooting
of
30
dudes that's
shots a
getting
game.
traded and waived.
He shooting all the rocks. Look, that pill, you might as well call him an addict because that pills ain't leaving him, bro. That pill ain't leaving him. Call him the addict, bro.
Yeah,
That's gonna be
he gonna be
fun.
looking like AI in
That's
every
Bro,
gonna
sense
be
of the way.
fun.
He gonna be wearing Reebok. Gonna have the
Hey,
braids, looking
bro.
like
everybody else
AI in
gonna
Look,
every
be
sense of the
Eric
word.
Snow over there,
Yeah,
let me
passing
tell
the
you
ball.
something. Let me tell you something. They might not win, but they gonna look. They gonna be fun. He gonna be fun to watch.
Oh, I'm gonna watch. Oh yeah, I'm gonna
I'm
tune
definitely
in.
gonna watch. I'm gonna tune in. They ain't gonna win much, but I'm gonna tune in.
the answer part two. Well, like I said, it's not that crazy of a take, but yeah, let's not discount Mr. A Cup Jr. But let's go ahead and
Mr.
move this
Acuff.
over to our make them say, huh, of this week. This week we have a unique scenario. You see people get fired on their day off. You see people get fired before their shift. You see people get fired after their shift. And I don't want to say Ryan Clark got fired because there's definitely a difference between getting fired and getting laid off. But this man was on NFL Live in one segment, found out he was getting laid off through a leak, and did not show up for the next. And I don't blame him, but did not show up for the next segment, and was a key cog in the wheel of NFL Live was missing. If you got laid off in the middle of the day, would you work the rest of your shift?
Absolutely not. Matter of fact, you better not waste my time. You better fire me before I clock in. Don't waste my time. Don't waste my time. 'Cause let me tell you something. This ain't no charity. I'm not volunteering here. The second my check stop that's the second my services stop. So if you fire me in the middle of my services, just know whatever else I'm supposed to get done, cool. Because you're an
I'm
at will
leaving like
employer.
Jeffrey.
You
I'm
look
leaving like Jeffrey.
because at this point, this is at will employment, which means you can fire me for anything. Which means once you fire me, ain't no, hey, well, can you transition? No, no, you didn't give me the dignity of like, you know what I'm saying? Like not firing me before I was done with my shift. No, once you
What
fire
I
me, I'm
think
done.
what I think this says about ESPN, and we can go into that further, but I think this, I don't know if y'all tuned into MTV in the past 5, 10 years or even looked at like the channel guide,
Nope.
but they're about to have they basically play Rob Diedrich's like ridiculousness episode on like repeat all day,
Oh
every
yeah,
day.
yeah. They still do that?
They're about to have Pat McAfee and Stephen A on there like Rob Diedrich, just all day cranking it. Like they're gonna run them out there like they're the Harlem Globetrotter. Just
Bro,
we're gonna be.
Yeah.
I'm already sick of both of them, but they're just gonna be on all day.
I would
here's the,
say I probably stopped tuning in to ESPN when they fired Jalen Rose. That's when I knew it was like
yeah.
All right, it's downhill from here. I think like the major takeaway though, like on a serious note, is that now when you see all these guys fired, you know none of them are really about to lose like a bag like that because you look at Ryan Clark and he's got what the Pivot podcast, like
Mm-hmm.
he's
Shout
a
out to Pivot.
business
Some
himself.
of them, some of them.
Yeah. I'm sure that guy that was there for 30 years, I don't know his name, but I'm
David
sure his
Lloyd, Carl Ravitch, but yeah, like Cam and Ryan
yeah,
will be fine.
I'm sure those dudes' lives are built on it, but they probably, got retirement coming soon. But like nowadays when you're seeing these guys fired, like they all have backup plans. They all are their own entity outside of ESPN, which is the cool part about it. Cam Newton, like I'm not even a big fan of his, but you're not looking at it like, oh shoot, how are they gonna eat now or nothing like that.
Yeah,
I'm more
for
so
sure.
just
Yeah,
looking at it like another reason not to watch.
Yeah.
yeah. I can't remember last time I even watched ESPN. Like I feel like most of my sports news, I'm either getting through like I'm just getting through other channels, whether it's like a clip somewhere. I can't remember the last time I actually like woke up and had ESPN playing.
Facts.
You know
I'll
what I'm
watch Get
saying?
Up. Um I'll watch NBA Today. I'll watch NFL Live. I'll still watch Partner Interruption, but like those aren't shows that I watch every single day. But I used to like joke with my brother that he would sit and watch YouTube all day. But I'm like, all the podcasts that I watch are between YouTube and Netflix nowadays.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And if I want to, and if there's like breaking news, I might turn to try to get to Sports Center to like try to get the live updates on it. But
Hmm.
yeah, I think it just says a lot about where ESPN is at in the lexicon that you're letting go of dudes that, like Marcus said, most of them have backup plans and most of them are like,
Well,
we'll see you tomorrow on your own platform.
Right.
yeah. Well, I mean, I think it's also just like what are y'all trying to do?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, 'cause like you said, I get most of my stuff through like a podcast, like 520 podcast, Gil Arenas. Well, with the new one, whenever Gil come back with a new one,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? But like, I
That's a
feel
Gil
like
month itself.
Stadium.
We might
Gil
have to talk
stays,
about that next week, man.
bruh. That's crazy. But I feel like I just get my news from other stuff, man. So I'm
The
like,
word
I
is
mean,
that
it's
they're about to pay Pat McAfee $60 million a year.
Wait. You said he's about to be paid 60 a year?
Word on the street is that they're getting ready to pay Pat
What
McAfee $60 million a year.
what
So that's why I say between him and Stephen A, that's all you're going to see on ESPN, and
what's
I ain't
that's
mad
not
at
what I
him.
want to. I'm
what's
not
the
mad at him. Hey, Indianapolis is on, but I'm not trying to watch ESPN with those two on and off.
what there has to be something in like their contracts that states something like a morality clause like you guys can't drink or something because they put so much investment in two people. I'm like, what if some allegations come out? What if they into some wild stuff? Like you can't just waive a 60 million a year. Like you can't just pay that out and lose somebody. Like
But
What
basically,
they
all their money has gone into those two guys and then live sports. So whether it's Troy Aikman and Joe Buck, like they'll pay broadcasters to broadcast games, and they'll pay those two dudes and Scott Van Pelt, who I'll still watch his Sports Center from time to time.
cause Stephen A got what 100 mil.
I think so, yeah. And then he still has his own podcast where he basically, when he doesn't get to say what he wants to say about stuff, he just takes it to, hey, look out for the Stephen A. Smith podcast later.
Yeah, he all right.
yeah, man, I think that's just a little bit wild for me. For you to put all your eggs in one or two baskets like
I
that,
agree.
that that's giving people a little bit too much power. But obviously they trust them. They trust those two. Doesn't make a lot of sense to me, but hey, they know them better than I do. So
Hey, I talked about unless you're an all-time great, don't take a pay cut. Clearly, Stephen A. and Pat McAfee taking a pay cut to
they
try to
not one.
Eh,
they
oh,
they they
oh,
cut they cut they cut all those dudes because they were running into second apron problems. Pat McAfee and Stephen A. said, I don't care one iota about your second apron. Run me
hey,
my money.
Run me my
and
check.
and honestly, you can't get mad at him. Look, they're like, oh man, well, our budget's a little tight. Your budget ain't got nothing to do with me. You better make sure my check clear.
Go ahead, and make more
You
of them
best,
cuts.
you
Make
better
more
I
of
not
them.
don't I don't want to hear I don't
look.
want to I don't
Cut
want to hear about
Cam,
you.
cut Ryan,
Yeah.
cut
I don't want to hear
Jacob.
about
I don't
you.
care.
I don't want to hear about you being tired of working though when you're basically getting up paid all that money and they cutting
Let me
everybody
tell
else.
let me tell you something. If I'm Stephen A. and Pat McAfee, hey man, we're gonna keep you. Is that check clear? You bet. Look, say you best make sure that check clear before you holler at me. That check. Look. I didn't mail my work in. I didn't put PTO in. You better not mail my check. You better make sure the direct deposit hit on time. 12 on one. I want cash money in my hand.
For real.
Hey, it's a shakedown, bro. I ain't even mad at him. Yo, it's a robbery, bro.
It's a different world we living in right now. Well, we'll go
Something.
ahead and close out this segment, and we're gonna skip our who put you on notice this week. Again, it's the dog days of summer. We really don't have a whole lot of NBA going on right now. We got TBT, that's back. I saw that's on Fox Sports One now. I didn't
Oh yeah,
realize that was still in the league. Is Big Three still in the league? I hadn't seen
yeah.
anything on. Okay,
No, I
What's
think
TBT?
the
where
basketball
they
tournament.
yeah the basketball tournament where they the million
That's on
dollar
right
tournament.
now. Okay, crap.
Yeah, so we still got some basketball
Yeah.
and WNBA.
Yep,
For all
and
Caitlin
the
that.
Clark,
WNBA.
a lot of smoking going on around Caitlin Clark right now.
Yeah, she freaking passed up like the NBA 3-point record in a certain amount
I
of
wasn't
games
talking about that. I
while
wasn't
shooting
talking about that.
33% from the three or something. I was arguing with people in the comments. I was like, y'all must be crazy.
I
This
wasn't
is
talking about that.
trash.
But hey,
Oh,
we're
okay.
gonna go ahead and go over to our Stuck on the Boat draft, one of our favorite segments. This week's draft, we are doing the number one picks for the last 12. Reason why we're doing 12, we each get four, stretch it out to 12. So we are gonna
So
pick our favorite number one picks from the last 12 draft.
so this is we're ranking them in best to worst, and this is not including AJ because he hasn't played yet, right?
I was gonna include this one.
You said, all right,
Just
so
here. Yeah,
let me
I would
count
include
then.
him.
It'd be AJ
It's
to
2014 is the year we would start.
so it'd be Wiggins to AJ to Bantha.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 11.
No, sorry. Yeah, it'd
It'd
be
be
Karl Anthony
Karl-Anthony
Towns.
Towns.
So
Okay,
2015 draft.
got you.
Wait,
Got you.
that's how far back we going?
Yeah.
2015. Yep. And then
So
pick draft order is Darius Marcus, excuse me, first,
yes,
Darius second, and Michael, myself, third.
I finally get a meaningful uh pick for the first draft. Gosh,
So
And
dang, man.
what do we know? Guess who picked this one?
Yeah,
Guess who picked the topic? You knew you were up, so
occasionally you gotta
don't try to put
gotta
that
give
smut
us a
on me
little
anymore.
something for us
Don't
to
try
be
to put that
cool.
smut on me.
Okay, but when the real NBA season starts, don't be cheating us. All
all
right,
Hey,
right, so we only
keep
going
making
back as
suggestions.
we only going back as far as
Karl
15.
Anthony
2015.
Towns.
Oh, that's crazy. Okay, go.
Okay,
A lot of good picks.
number one overall pick is easily Victor Wembanyama.
Hey, who y'all think gonna be last?
Oh man,
All right, you got Victor. I'm gonna go Ant Edwards.
All right.
just be happy we didn't go two more years deeper for Anthony Bennett. Be grateful.
Yeah.
Hey,
I'm
go
gonna
ahead and pick
go.
Cooper Flag. Come on, man. Stop
Hey
wasting our
man.
time.
Hey man. Hey man.
Stop
Back
wasting
up.
our
Sorry,
Back
time.
no,
up.
bro.
Stop
Back up.
wasting our
No.
time, bro.
Back up. Back up. My first
Stop.
pick, I'm picking back up. Back
Cade and
up.
then
Hey,
Yeah. My
Marcus,
first
tell him
pick, I
stop
am
wasting
picking
our time.
Cade. I'm picking
Wasting our
Cade
time.
first because if it wasn't a snake draft, I'm picking Cade. But then yes, with my second pick, I'm gonna pick Cooper Flag. But don't act like you wouldn't do the same thing.
we just know if you only had
Marcus,
one pick, you would have picked Coop over.
No,
Marcus,
I would have picked Cade over. I would have picked Cade over Cooper.
Marcus, can you just tell him like, bruh, what? You all in suspense. So you know who you gonna pick. All in
You
suspense.
now I know why he did the order. He knew Coop was gonna land right at him. That's what it was.
No, even I will say even if I had one pick, I would pick Cade over Cooper.
All right, I'm gonna go cat, man. I'm gonna go Big Purr.
Okay, crap. Oh shoot. Looks like
Now
a
it starts
bunch of
getting a little difficult. You
look.
you 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 got one dude on the board that's your favorite player. What is it? The Braves?
There's like two
Go,
people. There's two people on here I really don't want to pick.
bro. Just pick
Um,
them. Just pick them.
I'm not gonna pick. Well, shoot. I'm gonna pick Zion first. He got a few All
Okay.
Stars under his belt. I think he got an All NBA or something like that. Come
Okay.
on, Zion. He looking fit. He looking fit. He can make a comeback this year.
Okay.
Crap. It gets
Just
real
pick them.
spooky.
It gets
Oh,
spooky
good.
after this, yeah. I mean,
Stinking.
there's still one pretty good player on here.
Yeah, freaking take Paulo Banchero, bro.
There you go.
Give me Paulo.
There you
Play
go.
center
Go
for
ahead, leave me with the scraps. So I'm gonna go ahead and go Mr. No Jump Shot Ben Simmons.
us. Few All
Because
NBAs.
yeah, hey, regardless of what you say, hey, he's a 6'10" point guard. Buddy can pass, buddy can guard. I mean, he can't shoot, but well, he won't shoot. I ain't gonna say he can't shoot. He won't shoot, but I'm gonna still pick him.
Give me AJ DeBansa over what's left.
Oh, it's about to get spooky. It's about to get real
And
spooky. Who you choosing?
and oh man. Woo. I said who's gonna be last, but now I'm looking at it, I'm like, man, I know who's gonna be last, but there's a lot of candidates for his last few picks.
I actually don't
Uh
know who's going to be last.
I think it's the dude that my team just picked up. I think that's
Okay.
the
We'll see
clear
how
last one.
D goes about it.
I'm gonna say he showed flashes of being good. Give me DeAndre Ayton.
You gotta put that little
It pains me.
disclaimer in there,
It pains me.
like
It
he
pains
hasn't been
me.
waived by the last like two,
It
three
pains me.
teams.
Hey, it pains me, but hey, y'all, America, y'all will hear these last few names drafted, and y'all will know we're in the trenches.
He said it like he wasn't just giving up on the last three teams here in the last 3 years.
Go ahead, pick him, man.
It's on you, D.
Yeah, it's your
It's
pick.
on me.
You got to choose between one of them two.
Mm. I'm gonna go with him strictly because he's still in the league. Mr. Rishache.
Fun.
Mr. Rishache. I'm
I
gonna just
guess
go here.
that gives leaves me with the Yips himself, Markel Fultz.
Yeah,
Hey,
I was looking at him. I was looking at him. I'm like, I'm gonna just go with Zachary because he's still in the league. Forget it. I'm gonna go.
That was probably the toughest choice all draft.
There was because
yeah,
I'm like Markel Fultz showed us glimpse. He had that
yeah.
weird shoulder impingement, but he showed us some glimpse. And I feel like Rishache, he started to show us something. He still ain't figured it out, but he showed something.
Fultz is trying to get back, yo.
He
I
is.
saw that.
He looking decent.
Saw that. Yeah. I think when you said Yips, Ben Simmons was already drafted, so we could. But if he hadn't been drafted already, he could be Yips too. To be real.
How crazy is that the 76ers drafted both of them in what, 3 years? Two or
Yeah.
3 years back to back?
No, it was back to back, 2016 and 2017.
And I think
That's
if you
crazy.
did not know how the end went, they would still draft Ben Simmons first. I
Yeah,
think they probably draft Jason Tatum first if
Yeah,
yeah.
they
yeah.
could redo it
And
again.
they gave away a pick while doing
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
That's a
Maybe.
look. They made up for it now. I think they are right with where they at. They made up for it.
Yeah.
That's facts.
Well, it's been real, fellas.
Yep.
Please like, rate, subscribe, review.
Hey
You
man,
can't, you can't.
tell her what y'all think of Marcus, man. He gotta stop being so sexist.
Yeah, for real. Y'all can't throw in any extra picks, but hey, if you threw in any extra years of this draft, let us know maybe where we got it wrong with our picks, or let us know, hey, is there anybody else further down in this list from maybe the 2010s that you would pick below anybody that we drafted? But as always, the boat will remain afloat. We'll see y'all next week. And I'll tell you one thing. Mariah Mills would have drafted Zion first with this draft.
Bruh.